Hi, the business that we will be evaluating today is online pharmaceutical financial model using input sheets, reporting table, financial statements, and dashboard that will allow us to evaluate online pharmacy's growth as well as feasibility over the 5 years period. Moving upon to the input sheet includes various assumptions taken upon for the business, such as different investments as well as loans taken upon for the business. Furthermore, this also includes revenue and its categories with their respective segmentations as well as different accounts payable and receivable periods. Furthermore, this also includes different operating expenses that the business will incur over the 5 years period along with capital expenditure incurred. Furthermore, this also includes different products being sold by the business with their respective selling prices and their costs. Moving up onto the digital marketing sheet, this will allow the business to know the number of customers that it will generate using different platforms such as Google, Pinterest, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as its organic customers. Furthermore, this is one of the most significant part of the business as this will generate the total number of customers for the business as it's an online business. Moving upon to the supporting table, this shows us the number of customers that are generated from the digital marketing as well as the basket size that is free. This means if the basket size is increased to 5, the number of units being sold is increased. Hence, we can establish a relationship between basket size and revenue that as the basket size increases, the revenue increases. This sheet also includes different categories with their respective products and the number of units sold in each category. Moving upon to the revenue analysis, this includes the revenue generated by online pharmacy by selling different categories and the respective revenues in US dollars. Furthermore, this sheet also includes cost of goods sold that has incurred by the business. Moving upon to the loan and depreciation, this includes different loans as well as depreciation that has to be charged by the business. Loan will allow the business to identify interest rate and principal payment that has to be paid to the lender and also to evaluate and record it in the financial statement so the profit is not overstated and the financial statements are represented fairly. Similarly, depreciation expense has to be charged in its P&L and has to be minus and subtracted from the fixed assets that will allow the fair representation of financial statements. Moving upon to the monthly P&L, this will allow online pharmacy to evaluate its performance on monthly basis using revenue, cost of goods sold, gross profit, total operating expenses, as well as net income. Similarly, annual profit and loss account will allow the company to evaluate performance on yearly basis using gross profit, total operating expenses, and net income. Moving upon to the cash flow statement, this will allow the online pharmacy to identify which activity is generating the most cash for it. For instance, it can be operating activities, investing activities, or financing activities, which will allow them to evaluate and plan their cash flow in the future years. Furthermore, moving upon to the balance sheet summarizes assets as well as the liabilities of the business owes, as well as the capital and equity section of the business. Moving upon to the ratio analysis, this includes important analysis of ratios such as gross profit margin, net margin, return on equity, return on assets, as well as break-even analysis. Break-even analysis will allow online pharmacy to know the sales that it has to make in order to avoid any sustainable loss. Furthermore, this also includes different company valuations as well as the IRR that the company will generate. Moving upon to the sensitivity analysis, the sensitivity analysis presents different cases. There are 3 different cases in which the customers are decreased. First case is where 0% customers are decreased, and then there is moderate approach that has 5% of the customers decreased as well as pessimistic approach. Lastly, moving upon to the dashboard gives the user the virtual representation of the business and its performance over the 5 years period. This will allow the user to evaluate company's performance using bar graphs and charts.